Steve Magnante here at High Octane Classics in Auburn, Massachusetts with perhaps one of the most significant post-war cars, the 1965 Ford Mustang. Now, we got to remember that 65 was the first year for a Mustang, and the pony car craze started right here. The Mustang was a huge success with baby boomers of all ages, and a total of 681,000 of these were made. The vast majority, 502,000, were coupes like this. The smaller number were convertibles, and even less were the 2+2 fastbacks. But again, this is an example, poppy red, of what you saw running down the road in 1965. Probably 1 out of every 20 cars was a Mustang back in the day. I mean, not statistically, but these things were everywhere, and they still are. Now, this one's a great example of a base model. Not a Shelby GT350, not a Boss from later years, not a Mach 1 from later years, but this is basically a classic example of Mustang's long hood, short deck proportions that made this the car that the rest of Detroit copied. The Chevy Camaro, the Pontiac Firebird, the Barracuda, the second-gen Barracuda, all those vehicles were great emulations of the Mustang's long hood, short deck proportions. And again, it all started right here. Let's take a look under the hood and see what this one packs. Okay, like, you know, probably 20% of all Mustangs in the day had the 6-cylinder engine. Now, this one is the T-Code 200 cube engine. There was also a 170 available early in the model year, but this is the 200 cube 6. It has manual steering, manual brakes, and that's all fine because these cars are so light that it's not really much of a workout to park these or drive them. There's not much need for power steering or power brakes when you have the 6-cylinder engine. And again, it'll certainly keep up with traffic. It'll stop like a normal car, but you don't want to take this to Laguna Seca or Pomona and pretend it's a road racer or a drag racer. But again, just as a wonderful daily cruiser, a weekend ride, this is perfection. The Radiator's the correct style. There it is, present and accounted for. Now, this one does have an alternator instead of a generator. Now, the first half year, the 64.5 cars, so-called, had generators, but again, this is a more popular and common 65 model, again, with the alternator, different horn arrangements, and up front, the beauty here, of course, is the Mustang in the corral. This is one of the main styling features that differentiated the Mustang. Now, owners of Shelby GT350s will know that this corral is gone, and Shelby had to come up with a little bit of a cover piece for this down here. We'll talk about that in another video at another time, but anyway, this is the beautiful, timeless Mustang grille. And again, beautiful long fenders, and the bones of the Mustang are Ford Falcon. And to that point, if we pull this wheel cover off, we'd see 4 lug nuts because this has the base Falcon suspension. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. They made millions of Falcons, and they were great daily drivers. But again, this is a base Mustang, and rare to find one that hasn't been hopped up or drag raced. And again, here is the coupe body style here. Far most popular, 500,000 of the 600,000 or so were made with this very body. And the beauty inside on Mustang is standard front bucket seats. This one is an automatic, and unlike Camaro or Firebird, where they actually had column-mounted shifters in some applications, Ford Mustangs always had a sporty floor-mounted shifter and front bucket seats. But the back seats on Mustangs are significant. The coupes actually would take 3 people in the back, making this a 5-passenger car. A lot of folks don't realize that the convertible and the fastback 2+2 had a narrower back seat, which only accepted 4 people. So one of the things, young families or folks who just wanted to carry 5 people, they had to get a coupe. So that's what we have here, but just a nice restoration. Quarter panels are nice. They've probably been changed, but I don't see much in the way of plastic. Whatever work's been done here has been done very well. The proportions are still correct. No muddy, no wavy. It looks really nice. At the back, again, that beautiful Mustang styling. Less is more on Mustangs. This sort of unadorned body area here. No need for gingerbread. The taillights, these vertical triple sections, are just about right. You know, they accentuate the width of the car, and again, no unnecessary frills on the basic Mustang. Beautiful little car. The original keys are even here. Here they are with the Ford crests. And this is the trunk key here, again with Ford on it. And you even get a 1/72nd scale Mustang car. So 2 cars for the price of 1. Kidding. Okay, inside the trunk we have got the Mopar guy here. There we go. Turn that key. Yeah, okay. It has been resprayed, which is fine. And a nice clean presentation. A fitted spare tire cover, a little tool kit. etc. These things are looking good, but most importantly, what's going on underneath the trunk mat? And yeah, very nice. Okay. There's the top of the gas tank. That's how Mustang was. It's all clean, no holes, no pop rivets. It looks very good to me. And another cool detail on Mustang is the gas filler. A lot of folks, when they bought these new, would say, where the heck's the gas filler? Well, it hides in plain sight behind this medallion right here. And the 65 cars had this anti-theft cable. 64 and a half, the early production cars, first 4 months or so, didn't have this. So a lot of times, you know, Midnight Auto Supply would snatch the gas filler. But here it is right here, another one of the many details that makes the Mustang such a classic. Now keep in mind that High Octane Classics will finance cars with as little as 10% down, and they will deliver the car to your office, your school, wherever you'd like. And they do consider pretty much all trades, including late models, daily drivers, and classics, even motorcycles. And also High Octane Classics has been in business for going on 12 years, and they are looking for new members to join the service and sales department. So if you'd like to maybe join up, give them a call at 508-859-4515. And to learn more about this beautiful poppy red Mustang 65, first year for the pony car, the whole revolution started right here. Check it out on the High Octane Classics website.